Today's episode is a special edition episode, the Thanksgiving episode.
Yeah, the food episode.
Yeah, man.
Let's talk about it. I can talk about food with my fat ass. Let's do it. We're talking about, some of my favorite things. We get to talk about bad food, good food, football, great matchups, holiday time around the family, and I'm not a big holiday guy, but Thanksgiving always works just because it gives you everything that you need for a holiday. You don't get this type of stuff on Christmas. You get gifts and stuff, and you got to get gifts if you got kids. But Thanksgiving's a nice, solid holiday for me, and I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Fanatically Speaking. I'm Kent, the co-host and promoter.
I am Logoff, the Logoff legend, the hater of social media. I'm the co-host and producer of the show.
All right, and today's episode is a special edition episode, the Thanksgiving episode. We got a little fun thing, kind of the whole episode, again, surrounded around food, sports, football, things like that. But we got a really fun segment here, never done this before. So it's the Thanksgiving food draft.
We're going to do a draft where we're going to, we treat it like a draft board. So all the Thanksgiving foods are individually in draft slots. Kent gets the first pick. He gets the first pick in the draft. We're just going to alternate picks. We only get 5 picks. So
5 picks.
You get to make your pick. 5 picks.
Make our plate.
Make your plate. And we'll have some fun with it after we make our picks. But you make your pick, elaborate on why you went with it, and we'll dive into it like that. And I'm gonna try not to be hungry the whole time.
Oh yeah. All right, so we're gonna get going. I got the first pick. Before we did a question that we figured out who was gonna go first, and I won. So.
Yes, you did. The first pick of the and
the
with
2020
the first pick,
the 2025
2025
Thanksgiving food draft.
With that first pick, who do you take?
Some may say that you would go with a meat with your first pick here, but I'm not. Because there is one food that I gotta have, and I have to have my wife has to make it because she makes it like my grandmother made it. It has to be.
Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, man. Go.
Look, we all know this, right? If I was in sports, I ain't going to miss on the first pick. I ain't going to miss with that dressing.
Okay. All right. Okay, so you went with dressing. All right, cool.
Yeah, I'm not going to mess up, man.
All right. Okay, no, I'm with you. All right, so you went with dressing. I am going to clarify some things for everyone. There is a substantial difference between dressing and stuffing.
There is a difference, yes.
Dressing is not stuffing. Dressing is better.
Yes.
Just go break that out. Better. Way better than stuffing. You went with dressing for your first pick. That is a very, very, very strong pick.
I mean, that's like the number one thing. Like, we go out of town, anywhere we go, I'm like, hey, you make the dressing, pack it up, wrap it up, let's roll.
Put some foil on top of it.
I'm not eating anybody else's dressing.
Yeah, put some foil on it.
Don't give me none of that stovetop stuff.
No. Yeah, it can't be out of a box.
I need that homemade dressing.
Need dressing. Okay, that's a strong pick. Okay, I'm with you. All right, pick goes to me. Team Logoff.
That's right.
All right, so for the second pick in the 2025 Fanatically Speaking Thanksgiving food draft, I myself am not going to go with a meat.
Wow.
I'm going to go with the side, just like you did.
Okay.
I'm going to go with something that is just as strong as dressing. I'm going to go with something that I have to have on my plate. And not only does it need to be something that is homemade and not out of a box, 98% of the time, I make it myself. I'm going to go ahead and snatch it up. Let me go ahead and get that mac and cheese, sir.
Okay, yeah. Classic.
Take the mac and cheese. I make my mac and cheese a little different. So it's got to be sharp cheddar cheese. and I have a secret ingredient that I throw in there that adds a little bite to it, a little tang to it.
Okay.
But my mac and cheese is legendary. If I make my mac and cheese for an event, people like it. It's easy for me, but any homemade baked mac and cheese will work as long as it's not like some Stouffer's or some Kraft or
Right.
just somebody who found some recipe on the internet. If you make a good baked macaroni and cheese, you got my vote. So
That's
I'm
right.
gonna take mac and cheese with the second overall pick.
Gotta have mac and cheese.
Yes.
All right.
All right. So shifts back to you, sir.
All right. Second round. My second pick, and I will go meat. And I'm gonna make it. It's pretty simple. It's turkey.
Okay. I
And if
knew
you said-
I knew turkey was going off the board. It's okay.
And if you send me to the store to get turkey, I'm gonna get like a 30-pounder.
You're getting the big boy.
I'm gonna eat on it for a week.
Get the big boy. Okay, all right. So let's break it down. Turkey, easy, universal pick. Obviously, the focal point of Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But how are we doing it? Is it just traditionally baked? Have you done the deep fried turkeys?
I've never done deep fried. I've had smoked turkeys, and if I had it at Thanksgiving, someone like had it and like brought it or something. But no, normally you're gonna cook it in the oven, and I'm sure this is not rocket science. This is not groundbreaking, but you cook it upside down so it gets juicier in the meat and the breast and all that. That helps. And I don't do the cooking. Again, I go buy it, but I'll buy it and I'll eat it.
I'll just stuff my face after somebody else makes
But
it.
again, you learn a lesson. You send me to the store to get the turkey. I'm gonna get the biggest one they have.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. No, that's strong. Smoked turkey, very underrated.
It's
Very,
good,
very good. Same as fried turkey. I've had both smoked and fried. They're both good in their own respects. Like it just really depends. But for me, the baked turkey is kind of the better turkey. You know exactly what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
And it's consistent. It's it's the Jerry Rice of the way to make a turkey. Like you know what you're going to get. It's going to be greatness. If somebody makes it the right way, you don't have to worry about it being dry.
No, and I think at Thanksgiving too. I think baked turkey is definitely the way. Like I said, I like smoked turkey and I've had fried turkey. At Thanksgiving, I do want the traditional baked turkey.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. All right. So.
Logoff.
All right. Here I go. So. I have to go with a meat here. Okay. And, so for the fourth pick, I'm a little broken up because I want to take a meat, but it's not a traditional Thanksgiving meat. And I'm not quite sure if it qualifies. And I want to stay true to the rules of this. Once you start getting wacky and just say, well, we have it at our Thanksgiving,
we have pizza.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You throw it all off. It's like, yeah, my mama make nachos. It's like, that's not a Thanksgiving food, right?
No.
So I'm going to stay with another traditional meat that's served. I'm going to go ahead and go with the holiday ham.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the ham with my fourth pick. Strong, consistent. Go ahead.
Okay. Do you do spiral ham or do you do? What kind of ham do you do?
I do the spiral ham, sweet on the outside, pineapple on the top. Like, yeah, just you get the sweet, you get the salty, get
the thin slices,
thinly sliced. Yeah, I get the whole one and cut it myself.
Okay.
I need those thin slices so that way you can pull some of the fatty parts off.
It's very good. Yes.
It goes well with it, man. And usually I'll just buy it already cooked. There's plenty of places where you could just get a ham that's already prepared. Right. That's typically how I go about it. Yes. But again, super consistent. You know exactly what you're going to get, much like with the turkey. But I got to have some meat on my plate. I wanted to be risky and reach a little bit in my draft and get another player. But I'm going to go ahead and ride with the ham. Okay. I got to round out my plate, man. I need my plate to be consistent.
Okay. I'm going to get controversial here.
Don't you do it.
With the next pick. Because I don't know if it's considered of like, how do you going to consider this? Because there's something I have to have. Like, I got my dressing, I've got my turkey. I have to have gravy.
Gravy absolutely qualifies.
There we go. That's my third
Gravy
pick.
qualifies. Okay. All right.
Because it's going to be a soup. My plate is a soup of gravy.
Yeah, you just have a just drown it. Drown your turkey. And now
everything gets gravy.
Everything is, you just pour it over the top. But here's the thing, like me, I'm not going to put gravy on the ham. But if I had turkey on my plate, I'd be more inclined to cover everything in gravy.
Yeah, I'm not going to put gravy on the ham. But if it touches, if it gets some on it, it's okay.
It's fair game. Yeah.
Everything touches.
It's up for grabs.
We ain't eating in separated plates,
No.
It's
everything all on one plate.
One big plate, guys. No separator. No dividers.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. Yeah, you just make it a mess. It's Thanksgiving. It's going to be family all around you. Nobody's going to judge you. And if they do judge you, who cares? It's family.
Nah, man. You stretchy pants on. Yep.
Okay. All right. I mean, that's a solid one.
Okay.
All right. So bottom of the third round, 6th overall pick. Things getting a little tough for me. So I'm from Georgia. This is a standard side that comes with Thanksgiving. Now, it's a little bit of a curveball because what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a couple of things in there, and you tell me if they all qualify, because to me they all do.
Okay.
I've got my mac and cheese, I got my ham, but I need a carbohydrate, so I'm going to go with cornbread. Now, I'm going to say that cornbread for me is synonymous with rolls or biscuits.
Okay.
Now, if rolls or biscuits are still on the board, you can take it. But for me, I'm going to take cornbread.
That's the bread you have.
That's the carbohydrate I'm going to get because I got to have something to sop all of this up with.
Because I've got the dressing.
There you go. You got the dressing and the gravy. So it's like, I gotta have a little something on there that, that's going to sit in my stomach well.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to go ahead and take cornbread off the board, man.
Hey, Logoff.
Yes.
You going to eat your cornbread?
I am going to eat my cornbread. Damn right I am.
Oh, man.
Good old life.
That's it. Classic.
All right. You were back up. Pick number 7. What do you got?
I am back up. I am trying to figure out. I mean, I've noticed by all these picks, we've yet to have a vegetable.
Oh man, here you go. Oh,
not that I need one.
It's the doubt. No, you don't need one, but I mean,
but I'm going with what I go to. Like I do like a good roll, good old yeast roll. That's the way that I normally go with. But I'm not going to pick that. I'm not going to pick bread though. Because that's not a necessity. I'm just trying to decide here.
It's okay. Take your time, man. We got the ticker running.
Yeah, I know, right?
We got the ticker running. And listen, and Mel Kiper is sitting on the side. He's going over the draft board and the best available picks. He's going over the best available picks. So whatever you got, I'm sure is at the top of his list.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with something that I could go vegetable easily. But I'm not, because the vegetable you can always get at anything. So I'm gonna go deviled eggs.
What? Okay, all right. I did not see that coming. All right, deviled eggs. All right. The question is,
you get a few, and then you go back later, and you just keep taking one every once in a while as you walk by.
Listen, deviled eggs, one of the rare hand foods on a Thanksgiving plate. You're not eating that with a fork. Easy, 2 bites. 1 bite if nobody's looking. You just put the whole thing.
It's 1 bite. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, you're going to make a mess anyway. Just stuff it in. Yeah,
it's always 1 bite, man.
All right, so one bite, and you're right. It's one of those things doesn't take up a lot of space on your plate.
No.
And you get a couple of them. You scarf those down, and then like you said, when you go for the go around, you can grab some more, depending on what's left over. Not a bad pick. Okay, deviled eggs. All right.
And you'll know who ate them.
Yeah, you'll know in about an hour. You make some room for yourself over there on the couch. So I get pick number 8. I am gonna go with a vegetable.
Okay.
And there is a very common traditional Thanksgiving dish that is a variation. It's a remix of the original of the vegetable that I'm gonna take. I am going with green beans.
There you go.
I am not going with green bean casserole.
God, no.
I want green beans.
Yes.
I don't need you to try to fix up my. Just give me regular ass green beans.
I am with you there.
Okay, so yeah, give me green beans.
And that's what I was fighting with there on that 4th pick for myself was deviled eggs or green beans. And I went with the eggs.
No, and listen, and deviled eggs, I can't argue with. They make a good spot on your plate, but it was something I was taught. I was taught by my aunt Dolores, God rest her soul. My mom always would instill this in me. She would always say to me, and I quote, "You better go put some green on that plate." Meaning you can't fix a plate that doesn't have a vegetable, and a vegetable is not corn. Corn isn't a vegetable. It's got to be something that's green. I got to have green on my plate. I'm going to go with green beans for the 8th pick overall.
Okay. I like it.
All right, and you are up with pick number 9, sir. So we're doing 5 picks. Yeah, this is a tough one for you, man.
Even though my plate would have everything you've got and what I've got.
Just one big plate. I know.
I'm
with you.
It would be everything, just to be honest here.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, so my 5th pick, this is something that grew on me as I got older. And then now, must have it. I must have it out of the can.
Damn it. Oh!
And when it comes out, and when it gets on my plate, it should have the indentions of the can.
Oh, it's got to have all the lines on it. It's got to be circular in nature, correct?
Yes, and that is cranberry sauce.
The cranberry sauce. Damn it, man.
Again, gotta be out of the can.
Hold on. I don't do this often. Well done, man. It was such a. I mean, it's a nice, well-rounded out traditional Thanksgiving plate.
Yeah.
The cranberry sauce is for me with my picks is going to be something I'm going to have to miss. It's got to be out of the can, and
yes.
I'm with you. I need the indentions on the side.
Yeah.
I'm one of those people that like I take it, I put a chunk of it on my plate, and then as I'm eating, I mash it up.
Okay.
And pick up some with the fork, and then take a dive in. So you gotta add a little bit that sweetness, that tangy, that tart that comes with cranberry sauce, man.
I learned late in life it goes so well with that dressing, gravy, and turkey, man.
Oh, it's amazing, man. It's a fantastic combination.
I see how people eat sandwiches with a Thanksgiving meal on it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You gotta have it. And it doesn't take much. Like that's the thing. It's It's a 5-tool player.
Yeah.
It's got a good balance, and you don't need a ton of it. And even if you do have a ton of it, it doesn't overpower it, but a little will go a long way. Cranberry sauce is a great pick, man. I can't knock that. All right, so this is where things get tough for me because I only get one more thing, and my conundrum is, do I just go with something else that rounds the plate out as a meal like yours does? Or do I embrace my inner fat ass and just go for the one piece of thing that I want to go on my plate that probably doesn't fit, but I want it because it tastes delicious? And you know what? I'm just going to go for it. True story. It used to be kind of a tradition between my household and your household where
Oh yeah.
where your wife was gracious enough to make
Yeah.
me a couple of sweet potato pies.
That's right.
Let me go with sweet potato pie, not pumpkin pie.
No.
Sweet
No.
potato pie. Go ahead and cut me a fourth of the pie. I need a whole fourth of a slice.
Well, yeah. We would give you 2 pies,
Yes.
and you'd be like, "Well, one is for me, and
Yes.
then the other one
And
you're
the
gonna
other's
split
for everybody else.
That's right.
Yeah, I'd take that pie. And listen, man, and I'm not joking. We would take that pie, man. I'd have my own. And then the other one was like, listen, if y'all aren't going to eat this, I'm going to put this thing in the freezer. Because we can pull this thing out and warm it up.
That's right.
But I'm gonna go with the sweet potato pie, throw
really
that thing
good.
on my plate.
That's
and
a really good pick.
I'm gonna wait until about 3/4 of the way when I'm done. I'm gonna leave it untouched. I'm not gonna, it's a delicate pick to have, as my 5th overall pick. So I'm just gonna leave it there.
Mm-hmm.
But as I'm rounding down and my plate's thinning out, I'm gonna go ahead and stick that fork in, take a piece off, and then I'm gonna tear it up. So nice. I'm gonna go with sweet potato pie, and I'm gonna go back for seconds for that too.
Of course.
Yeah.
Great.
All
pick.
right.
You have a nice country plate.
It's country as hell, man. This is a Georgia plate for sure. It works, man. It fits for me.
I mean,
and
yeah. If you had greens on there instead of green beans, but green beans is good enough.
I'm gonna take green. Well, and that's the other thing. Like, I'm not gonna make greens for Thanksgiving, and someone's gonna have to make the greens that I trust.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And don't play that game where you come in here with mustard greens. What's wrong with you? No, I need collards, right?
Yeah.
But green beans, you out of the can or fresh green beans, it doesn't matter. I can make them work.
Oh yeah, it work. So
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna. Do you want to recap your picks, or you want me just to go ahead and fly through them?
You can do it. It's fine.
Okay, so I'll recap your pick. So your first pick, you went with dressing. You followed that up with strong. You went with Jordan. You got turkey. Then you followed it up with the Pippin to Jordan. You got gravy. You went with deviled eggs as a handheld Thanksgiving food, and then you closed out the show with cranberry sauce out of the can.
That's right.
Well done. Great collective list. For me, I went mac and cheese, ham, cornbread, green beans, and sweet potato pie. I'll probably be in a diabetic coma, at the end of the night, but I'll be full. I'll wear my stretchy pants.
That's right.
Unbuckle stuff, but no, that's it's well done. So the one thing I was gonna say, and I don't think we need to. I think we both have. I think you got a full confidence in your team.
Oh yeah.
Okay. What I was gonna offer.
It's a super team.
You got a super team, and listen,
dream team.
I got a super team. I got a super team for me too. I feel good about my team.
You have a great team.
What I was hoping was we could have a little more fun with it.
Okay.
I was gonna offer to propose a trade of any sort.
Wow.
But I like mine, and I think you like yours.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
if you
I'm
don't
not
want
gonna
to offer anything up.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm so happy. I can taste my picks right now.
You can taste it right now. You can taste it already. Okay.
I can't wait. Now, question.
Sure.
What are you washing it down with? What's your drink of choice?
Oh man. Okay. All right. So
is it an obvious? I mean.
Okay. So
or
now
is it not?
there's a couple of obvious ones. Now, I've said this before. I'm not a big soda drinker. I'm not a big lemonade fruit punch drinker. So when it comes to like meals like this, where it's a lot of calories, pretty heavy on your stomach, what I will do is I'll have water with it like I have with everything else. However, once I'm done and I'm done with my plate and I'm just sitting. So, Thanksgiving, I'm sitting there. I have my plate and football's on. About an hour after, I go get the biggest, iciest, coldest iced tea that I could find.
Yeah, sweet tea.
Gotta have sweet tea.
Yes.
And it's just, but I have to space it out because I'll go to sleep if I drink tea with this. Like I'm falling asleep. I'm falling asleep in the second and third quarter of when the Cowboys are getting their ass kicked, and I want to watch that ass whooping. So I give it some time and I space it out so that way all the sugar and carbs don't hit my system all at the same time.
Fair enough. I will drink the sweet tea with the food. I'm big on combinations. So.
Yeah, no, it's a good combo,
and that's just me. I can't do like water with certain foods, and but yeah, with the Thanksgiving and meals like this, I gotta have my sweet tea.
And the water is just so like I don't choke. Like I mean, nobody wants you to choke during things, so I gotta have something with it. But if I have tea, and I gotta drink it all, like I'll get just enough, a big cup, and I'm gonna smash it. I know I'm gonna smash it. Yeah. But it holds its own, man.
Okay.
Yeah, it holds its own. Absolutely, the sweet tea. That's where it's got to go.
Well, there you go. I don't think you can go wrong with either team, either plate. And once again, I'm gonna probably eat everything all 10 foods on my plate at one time. So, but for the fun of this draft, yes, this was I'm happy with mine. You're happy with yours.
I am very happy.
And like I said, next week we will pig out.
Oh yeah, I've listen, man. This weekend, and I'm gonna leave this in the episode. This weekend, I'm grazing. Okay, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna get up in the morning. I'm gonna get a long run in. I'm gonna watch my calories for the pretty much through Tuesday, and then on Thanksgiving, I'm gonna try to make up all of those calories in one sitting. Hopefully, I can fit everything on one plate. Yeah. But I'm gonna try to make as much room as I possibly can. And then ruin it all in one day in one sitting.
Let me ask you this too, so we just keep this going. Do you ever eat like a pre-Thanksgiving meal ever? Like we used to at the place that we used to work, and they would have the holiday buffet, or sometimes we would go out to eat to get turkey and dressing before Thanksgiving. Do you ever get like a little warm-up meal? Do you ever do that?
Okay, so yesterday at my place of employment, they actually had that. It was a luncheon. They ordered out, and it was pretty good. So the only thing that I had, and I don't want to exaggerate, I had literally one slice of turkey, and it was actually really good. Like it was very tender.
Okay.
One slice of turkey and one full serving of my aforementioned green beans. That was it. I didn't have anything else.
Wow.
And I kept my composure. And then the other thing was, God bless them. Luckily, I work for a company that has good taste. They got these individually boxed nothing bundt cakes, like the little ones.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
And I texted my wife and said, "Hey, hun, which one do you want?" They had 5 different flavors. Nice. And she went with the lemon. And I brought that home. And matter of fact, I think her and my daughter are downstairs eating it right now.
They're eating it right now.
Yeah.
Nice.
But so I did.
Okay.
What about you, man? Do you pre-Thanksgiving?
Sometimes. I've done it before where it's only been a couple days before Thanksgiving. I just can't wait. And we may go, down to a plug here for the Tryon House and get some turkey and dressing or baked chicken and dressing. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Again, I'm good really with chicken, dressing, turkey, gravy.
Got it. Yes.
I mean, literally, whatever you want. I can put gravy on anything. But yeah, sometimes. And I know people have kids in school and they'll have their holiday dinner. And I think Kingston had his the other day or yesterday, I believe it was. So, but yeah, I don't want to overdo it because I want that Thanksgiving meal to, I don't know.
You need it to slap, man. You need it to land right.
Yeah, you wait all year for it. So,
yeah. So let's finish this overweight Thanksgiving conversation. Some quick hits real quick.
Okay. Yep.
2 things. 1.
2 things.
Thanksgiving. 2 things. Thanksgiving morning.
Yeah.
Do you have breakfast?
It depends on what time we're eating.
that's my next question. What time is the appropriate time for things? Because to me, it's a time window, and I'm not arguing with you. Like I got a universal rule of the time window in which you can have Thanksgiving dinner can start. What time you got?
So it's gotta be like afternoon, what is it? I don't know, what do you consider it? Like anywhere from like 2 to 4.
You're getting another applause, man.
That's right.
So for me, it's a window of like 1 to 3:30.
Yeah.
So
not
anything
far, yeah.
in the middle of that works. A good 2:30 is a nice strong time. It gives you an opportunity to get things going right as things are kind of kicking off. You know, it's early enough to where I don't have to worry about eating breakfast.
Yeah.
I can just skip breakfast. And, you know, maybe you have a little something, but you don't eat a meal. And it's like, no. I'm just going to wait until the afternoon and stuff my face like a pig. So,
right.
No, I'm with you. Yeah, a nice 2, 3, 4 o'clock at the latest.
Yeah, 4 would be
That's the way
late.
to do it.
I just wanted to give a window. And it depends on what time you start cooking. So. All right, so the next segment we're going to talk about is still food. We're just going to shift it to sports more. What is what kind of food do we eat at football games, sporting events, and then we're going to talk about, have a little fun random topic about food at sporting events. But yeah, so just getting into what do you eat? Like, what's a good food? Which, I mean, this is pretty easy if you go to football games and, sporting events. It's like, what's the go-to? And by the way, going to a Hornets game earlier, a few weeks ago, the food game at these sporting games or events is it's stepped up. It's gotten kind of fancy. It's not your normal, like it used to go to concession stand. They got your popcorn, all this stuff. I'm still big on the hot dog.
Okay.
Especially like a football game. Just give me a hot dog, give me a drink. I'll be on my way. Now at the Hornets game, I had a pizza, but I was able to go. Had a little area you could go stand, watch TV, little stand-up table. I was trying to make it simple and easy and quick. Not at my seat, but if I go to my seat, like I said, normally it's hot dog. Pizza's good go-to because they give you the little personal pizzas now, so I think that makes it easier. Depends on the sponsor. Like in Hornets games, you get they have Bojangles, outrageously overpriced Supremes. But yeah, football. But just sticking to football though, again, I think hot dog is the go-to. That's just me.
Got it. And you're right when it comes to the stadium prices are indeed ridiculous. And for me, I know what you mean, especially like you mentioned, like Bojangles, some chicken tenders and fries. It's kind of hard for me, and they give it to you in the box. You got to kind of eat it out of the box. That's too much for me. Now, I'm rare when it comes to like going to a stadium, because usually when I go to a game, I've either eaten before or I plan on going out to dinner afterwards.
Okay.
Doesn't matter what time the game is. So if it's in my planning, if I just got to get to the game, then I say, okay, it's fine, and I just let it ride and then just go to get something to eat afterwards. But let's say I go out and have something to eat before the game, and then I get to the game and I'm still a little hungry. I go for the burger.
Oh, okay.
I go get the stadium burger, and there's something about a burger that I love. A cheeseburger is very hard to mess up, and it's one of the things on the menu that most people aren't getting. So I could typically get it pretty fast. While everybody else is waiting on the hot dogs and everybody's waiting on all these other types of concessions, it's like you could just go get a burger because nobody on the road that you're sitting on in the stadium is going to be eating a burger. So I can go and get it. It'll be hot. It'll be made just how I like it. And, it's a sandwich. So I can eat it comfortably, and, it doesn't really miss. I don't have any issues with it. So for me, I'm a cheeseburger guy when it comes to, if I'm going to go get something while I'm at the stadium, I'll be like, yeah, let me go ahead and get that burger. Put some cheese and onions on it for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a classic
Yeah,
pick.
man. Yeah. And like I said, and with the hot dogs, I know what you mean. It's portable. Like, and everybody eats hot dogs. I don't care if you're 2 or 102.
Right.
Like, you could eat a hot dog and you get whatever you want on it. All your ketchup, mustard, pickles, relish, all that stuff, chili, cheese. Mm-hmm. They'll put whatever on it. So it hits. But yeah, man. But for me, I zig a little bit. Yeah, let me get that cheeseburger, man.
And we've come a long way in arenas, by the way. Like I said, when I was there at the Hornets, and they have that area, you stand up at the table. Growing up, going to Hornet games, we ate on the top of trash cans. Yeah. Dad just be like, "Yep, it's a good spot right here." So it's changed. They're at least giving you options to stand around and eat. They got tables to sit down. I mean, it's crazy. Let's see what else though. I think about these foods that I've had though recently at games. Had a really terrible pretzel in Atlanta at a Braves game. I think it's a barbecue sandwich at like a Knights game here in Charlotte.
By barbecue, you mean like a pulled pork barbecue sandwich?
Like a pulled pork sandwich. Yeah, they've got the one of the local places, and Chick-fil-A has got some spots, at these stadiums too. So it's never wrong when you go to Chick-fil-A. Down in Atlanta, they used to have a Waffle House at Turner Field, little area, which is just weird that you would have Waffle House at a baseball.
You can say whatever you want to. I will never tolerate Waffle House slander. Wherever Waffle Houses are located is exactly where they belong. Yeah. Don't do that to Waffle House.
And I want to say they just made waffles. They didn't have the whole grill going there.
That works for me.
It is. It's just weird, but I've tried all kinds of stuff. I mean, yeah, like you said, nachos is not a bad go-to at a game. Kingston always gets Dippin' Dots as his ice cream or his sweet. There's all kinds of different things, man. I mean, they've got so many, especially baseball. Especially baseball, by the way. Every year the stadiums put out like their new menu or their new food. So they have like this pizza burger or this, humongous hot dog, and it's got pickle on it, and it's just like, and it's accustomed to the stadium and to the area.
Baseball games are such a casual sports experience to where people who aren't really even fully, engulfed in the game of baseball will go to the stadiums just to eat. And I will say, and if I had to rank football, basketball, baseball, when I go to a baseball game, they have the best food. If I had to rank it.
Yeah, they do. I mean, again, it's the longest game, so you got more time to eat.
Yes.
I could go complain about the Hornets giving you only an hour before the game to try to shop, eat, and get around the arena. I'm like, my God. So a lot more to do at a baseball game too. They have a lot more activities, but like you said, yeah, the food at baseball, the variety is more, and like you said, definitely better. I mean, again, so many options, and what's weird now, by the way, is, and again, I'm going on a different topic here, but it's kind of crazy to see they're building in Atlanta. They did it. Charlotte here at the Hornets, they did it. They've got like full bars in the arena. Yeah. So it's almost like you're not going to watch the game, which, again, if you go to a Hornets game, you're going to watch none of the stars, and that's the NBA in general. But still, it's like, it's kind of weird the way we've gone, and baseball is a little different. Again, you socialize, you watch the game. They have areas where you can still see the field, but then do your drinking and you're at the bar. But to see, like at the Hornets, to see the bar on the backside of the arena, and you just got to watch TV, and it's like, well, I don't know. It's not for me. Yeah. I know it's a social scene for some people, so I get it. but it's just the evolution again, like I talked about, the food, the arena, the atmosphere of just like you said, food and beverage at a sporting event at a game.
Yes. No, I'm with you.
Yeah.
No, I'm totally with you. What is the most bizarre food you've eaten at a game?
Okay, so I brought this up to you because to me it's always funny. I laugh about it. So it was at a Braves game, and at the time I was dieting.
Okay.
Right. And I was really strict on it, so I wouldn't cheat no matter what. So here I go. Well, I mean, I could have, but so I go and I got this area. So again, not too outrageous, but it's still funny. So we kind of split up because we all went, like all the guys of the family went to the game. So, some went over to get a hot dog, hamburger. They went to this spot. So I go over and I get a salad. And I sit down, I eat my salad, and I come back, and my cousins, I tell him what I got. He said, "You got a salad at a baseball game?" He said, "Who gets a salad at a baseball game?" He's like, I was like, I don't know. I was like, I'm trying to eat right. Like, in my mind, I just didn't click that, hey, why not get a burger, a hot dog, and just throw away the bread? There's all kinds of stuff you could do, to do the low carb. But yeah, I had a salad, and it's just kind of weird. And
no, hold on, no, I've stop, okay, because I've done the low carb stuff, and I'm on 90% low carb right now. Yeah. So I know the feeling, and I feel your pain. I know what you're experiencing right now. I make the most insane salads to this day. I'll probably make one the second we're done recording. I'll run downstairs and make one. So I need to know what is in that salad. What type of lettuce? Like right. What type of meat? What type of protein are you throwing on there? Did you put some cheese on it? Like what? Yeah. Like what type of salad? Was it just a basic bland salad?
Well,
you
it
put
was
ranch
like
on it.
I think it. Well, I'll put ranch on everything. Gravy and ranch are going to go on most of the ketchup. So it's going on everything. I drenched my food in sauce. Yeah, at the time, it's been a while, but I remember, it definitely has to have cheese. I'm assuming it had grilled chicken.
Okay.
But again, it's not that it's a salad. Like it was just that I had a salad at a baseball game.
At the baseball game. Well, no, I mean, but again,
my cousin made fun of me. So
no, I mean, listen, I'm pretty sure there's baseball games that have insane salads, like you mentioned earlier, where where they've got like you said, the cheese. Would you say the cheeseburger, hot dog pizza?
Like it's a pizza. Yeah, it's a burger inside 2 slices of pepperoni pizza.
There you go. So I'm pretty sure they have like some wacky ass salad version of that. So that's why I wanted to know how ridiculous the salad was. But if you got a standard salad,
it was basic standard. Yeah.
Then the only judgment is that you had it at a baseball game.
That's it, and I get it. And after it was one of those, like once he said, I was like, yeah, you're right. Like I don't know. I'm just trying to, like I said, at the time, I was just trying to be healthy.
It's okay. It's all right. I'm going to judge you, even though we're years removed from it.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'm still going to judge you for it.
You ever had anything weird or like
no,
out
man,
of the box
listen,
at a game?
I'm a picky eater, and I don't take risks when it comes to my food experiences. So I'm only gonna go with something that's good. And I mean, I will say the most out of the box thing that I had at a stadium was when I went to watch the Eagles play once. At Lincoln Financial Field, and I had a Philly cheesesteak. Okay. It's a little too messy when you're wearing a nice clean jersey. Yeah. I got a grease stain in mine, and I was fortunate enough to be able to get it out. It's a nasty thing to eat at a stadium, but it's Philadelphia. Nobody's gonna judge you.
No.
But but I'll tell you this: it was okay. I had better Philly cheesesteaks everywhere else in the city. The one there was all right. Yeah. I'll never do it again.
Yeah, I'm like you though. I tend to not want to be messy. Like you said, especially if you're, like I said, you're eating at your seat. You don't want to be messy because you're going to drip on yourself, the person's head in front of you. It's all kinds of stuff you could do.
That's nasty.
That's
nasty as hell.
last topic, we're just going to talk some football on Thanksgiving. And I'll make this short and sweet. Are we ever going to get Thanksgiving without the Lions and Cowboys? Is that a tradition that we have to have? Is it time to, as the NFL, plays overseas, plays on Thursday, Friday, Monday, Sunday, 2 games on Monday, Christmas, like we kind of changing the game. Like we talked earlier, they're on Prime, they're on NBC, ESPN, they're on every channel, internet TV. So is it time that we just say, okay, maybe we don't want to watch the Detroit Lions or the Dallas Cowboys on Thanksgiving every year? Or is that the tradition that we expect?
So I'm going to answer that with an emphatic no. We're never going to change that. And here is why. And I think I'm going to try my best to have this make sense. The thing that's consistent about both the Lions and the Cowboys franchise is that over the last 3 decades, they've been underachieving teams. I mean, the Lions are horrible for years, okay?
Yeah.
And even though the Cowboys have had some good runs, they never had Super Bowl level success. Right. So I think that question would be valid. I think that question would have been valid if they'd had a substantial success over that time frame. And then it's like, hey, we don't want to watch, a winning football team every Thanksgiving. So the reason why I'm going to say no, we don't want to change that is because this essentially is their Super Bowl. This is their big game of the year. And it's where everyone gets to watch it. All the Lions fans across America, all the Cowboys fans across the world. Here's your moment. This is your Super Bowl. This is your big game. And we were actually talking about this before we started recording. So as we're recording this, the Cowboys are going to end up playing the Eagles, and then days later, they're going to play the Kansas City Chiefs on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, which
I don't think it's.
I'll take. I'll take that. I mean, at least they're playing somebody relevant.
Not like,
again,
it's not like they're playing.
I mean, again, they just had the Raiders on a Monday night, so.
There you go. But they're still like they're Dallas, like they're the Cowboys. They're a popular team.
Yes.
And this is their Super Bowl type moment. As they're in the running. Their record is competitive, and statistically, yes, they have a playoff shot. But I don't think any of us trust them to do anything substantial this season. So This is their big moment, and they get to do it against Patrick Mahomes and Kansas City, who's struggling this year. So these are the types of moments that I think you can kind of gift to them every year, as opposed to, putting other teams. And then this is the other thing, and this is the other thing you got to keep in mind. If you switch up this tradition, then you really open the door for horrible Thanksgiving game matchups.
It's true.
Terrible. So I want you to think about what the Cincinnati Bengals were forecasted to do this year. Now imagine they give it to the Bengals. And then you have a team like the Bengals and the Raiders who were scheduled to play on Thanksgiving. You just don't know what you're going to get. So at least with the Lions and the Cowboys, you're used to seeing it. And it doesn't really throw you off watching them play, whether or not they're terrible.
Okay. I can live with that.
Okay. Did I make a fair enough case?
You did. You made a case. I mean, I'm not saying, I'm just asking the question. I just thought. Yeah. I did think about that, though. Like you said, you don't want to risk getting bad games. Again, Cowboys, we talk like everybody, like you root against them, root for them. So you're eating and you're watching, hoping they lose, or you're obviously a Cowboy fan and you want them to win. Yeah. Again, they're on TV.
And then you have to pick.
Again, they're on TV. They're on TV every week, like I said, but. I get it. This is their big day, and it is kind of a tradition. Detroit, I mean, like I said, would it be better if they just scheduled division games on Thanksgiving to at least make it? Like again, this year is the Packers Lions, right?
Yes.
So that's intriguing. Yeah. Now it helps that they're both good and relevant, But, some years we've gotten the Lions and somebody, and they've been both bad, or it was a blowout. You know what I mean? So,
well, the one thing I'm going to give the NFL credit for, and I don't give them credit for much, but they hold true to the Thanksgiving schedule. They don't flex these different games out.
no.
So it doesn't matter. Again, Thanksgiving this year, you're going to have Cincinnati and Baltimore. Cincinnati stinks.
Yeah.
As the nightcap, right?
Yeah.
Now
Which they normally go AFC North at night, something like that.
Got it. But luckily we got Lamar. Lamar Jackson's going to be back. He's playing well. So, it should be a competitive game, but there's just no way. When they set the schedule, they were expecting Cincinnati to be good and Baltimore to be good. That's a fantastic matchup. Joe Burrow goes down early in the year.
Yeah.
Cincinnati season is what it is, and that's the end result we have. But, Green Bay, Detroit, that's a great game, man, at 1:00.
Oh, yeah.
Kansas City, Dallas, everyone's watching it. Taylor Swift fans and, all the Cowboy stands. And then Cincinnati, Baltimore, it's like, all right, hey, let's watch this, Lamar Jackson show and hope he scores 7 touchdowns and breaks some, Thanksgiving Day records. So, it'll be – this year is going to be a pretty good year, I think, because the matchups are definitely intriguing.
I'm fine with it. And then you got Black Friday, Eagles, Bears.
On Friday, and I'm still mad that game's on Amazon. But it's okay. I'll log into my Amazon account to watch football. Weird.
Run the world, man. NFL and football, run the world.
Yeah,
so
I've had
shaping up
enough of Jeff Bezos.
Well, I had enough working for him. So, hey, Thanksgiving is shaping up. Like I said, we got our plates made. We're ready for football. I think that's it.
Yeah, no, this was fun, man. We're talking about, some of my favorite things. We get to talk about bad food, good food, football, great matchups, holiday time around the family, and I'm not a big holiday guy, but Thanksgiving always works just because it gives you everything that you need for a holiday. You don't get this type of stuff on Christmas. You get gifts and stuff, but you got to get gifts if you got kids. But, Thanksgiving's a nice, solid holiday for me, and I'm definitely looking forward to it, man. And I'm going to make everything that I drafted, I'm going to make sure to put on my plate.
Yep. So here's what I'll say as we're going to get to our end and our closing. So I just want to again shout out that we got, previous episode that just dropped. Ivory Craig Jr.'s on it. Go listen to that episode. I'm going to again plug his podcast, Ivory Soapbox. I just want to again give another shout out for him being on our show. And I want to say, hey, this episode will be out the week of Thanksgiving. I don't know. I don't need to say that, but anyways, go cut this out. So go listen to this episode. Go listen to this show while you're traveling during Thanksgiving for the holidays to go see family on the road. Pop in our podcast. Well, pop in. How about just go listen to it? Apple, Spotify, Amazon, YouTube, wherever podcasts are available.
Yes, and a follow-up on the previous episode with Ivory. Ivory's the link for Ivory's show is actually in the description for the show. So if you listen to our show, go ahead and listen to it. And if you open it up, at the bottom of that is the link for his podcast is there. Yeah, go ahead and check it out. Listen to his show. Subscribe, rate, review that as well. And we're available wherever podcasts are. So every platform, anywhere you listen, we're there. Feel free to share it. And then, of course, all the socials. I'm not on socials, but Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and then, like you said, YouTube. We're on there as well. So, just make sure, like, review, share, mention it to others, and especially around Thanksgiving time. You'll be in front of people, so you won't have any excuses.
Nope. And again, this is Fanatically Speaking. This is another episode. I am Kent, the co-host and promoter.
Yeah, I am Logoff, the Logoff legend, the hater of social media, co-host and producer of the show. Thanks again for listening, and I'm going to go downstairs and make myself something to eat because I'm hungry.
That's right. We done talked it up.
Yeah, talked it up. I'm going to go get it. All right, you good?
I am good.